Okay, cool. So we are live. We'll just give it like a few minutes for people to pop on and join us. And if you guys have any questions as you're popping on, just feel free to send a message to the person who invited you so that we can answer them during the call. We'll just give people a few minutes to just hop on. It's like 8:59 now, so give you a minute. Gonna post in a couple of our groups in case anyone wants to join us or has any questions. Whoever is jumping on, thanks for joining us. We're just going to give it a minute and let people just pop on so that we don't lose anyone. Okay. Right, it is 9:01, so we can get started. And Megan, if you just want to take it away.
Sure. So welcome everyone. I'm Megan and I've been a Beachbody coach for about 3 months, I think. Yeah, very new. I'm also a new mom. I have a 6-month-old baby girl and I'm also a PA at a hospital. So basically I'm really busy, but I decided a little while ago that I wanted to make my health a priority. So a little bit about my weight loss past. I've tried losing weight a lot before. I've had some success, but I always was looking for that quick fix. Sometimes it worked and sometimes it didn't. I've tried basically everything, but I was always really worried about trying to find results quickly, not really making sustainable changes. After the birth of my daughter, I had this mindset change where I looked at her and realized I wanted to be a role model and I wanted her to grow up in a healthy house with a happy, confident mom. So coaching for me has been so much more than getting fit. It's more about trying to be better day after day and making lifelong changes. And I'm not perfect, obviously. Nobody is, but the people that I've met through the challenge groups and through coaching have really just helped support me in this new lifestyle that I've got going on. So these are some of the, there we go. These are some of the programs that we have. Some of them might look familiar to you. Questions. So what does a Beachbody coach do? As Beachbody coaches, the best thing we can do is show you how the products work. So be a product of the products, so to speak. We put in the time and do the workouts, drink Shakeology, and basically just share about it and show our results. So the next one, I prefer gym to at-home workouts. Is that okay? Of course, that's totally fine. The beauty of on-demand is that you can stream it anywhere. So you can definitely do a workout at the gym with their equipment or basically anywhere that you could stream a workout. I've done a workout from my phone before, and I mean, the screen was tiny, but you can still work out. So I don't have a huge network of people. Can I still do this? I don't have a huge network either. It's mostly about reaching out, meeting new people, starting conversations with people. And it's all about making new connections. And you don't have to start with 1,000 Facebook followers to make it in this business. So what if I don't have a beach body? I also don't have a beach body. So, I'm a work in progress, and I'm sharing that journey with people, and nobody's perfect. So you don't have to have a beach body to be a coach. It's basically about like being real day in and day out and sharing your journey and helping other people. So what is this all access sale? Can I get it as a new coach? So all access is basically all the workouts, including the program materials on a streaming platform. And you can definitely sign up as a new coach. It's probably the best way to sign up because, like I said, you get all the workouts. So you can try different programs and be able to share them with your customers. The sale is all access on demand for a year, plus either Shakeology or the performance line. And so that's that one. So this, what we do. So like I said, we basically just share with others, do a workout, share it, drink Shakeology, share about it. And then we're really just there to be a friend and help support people in their personal health and fitness journey. And like I said before, we're a product of the product, which basically just means do the work, show that it works, and be like, hey, this is the program that I did, and look at my results. Holding others accountable, that's basically the challenge groups. It's just a bunch of people together that are workouts together and being like, in the morning, hey, did you do your workout? And it's just kind of having that accountability. And that's the virtual challenge focus groups. And then, of course, we get 25% off, which is always nice. And so the next one, these are our transformation pictures. And these are important to take because then you have this concrete proof of the hard work that you put in. And you don't have to have like rock hard abs to take pictures. Of course, once you're there, that's awesome too. But I mean, I'm proud of my results, even though, like I said before, I don't have a beach body, quote unquote. I'm not done, but I have work that I put in and I'm proud of my results. So yeah, these are cool. And then, like I said before, the challenge groups are where you would share these types of results and hold each other accountable. And it's basically a way to like meet people and talk about your workouts. And it's really great. So next up is Jill, and she's going to talk a little bit about the team aspect of it. So Jill, take it away.
Hi. Thanks, Megan. So just a little intro. I met Jillian in college. She was one of my sorority sisters and reconnected with her recently. I'm a mom of two little kids. I have a 4-year-old Olivia and a 2-year-old Elliot. They are amazing. I love them. They are my motivation and my inspiration every day. I am an environmental consultant. I've been working in the field for about 15 years, and I still do that almost full time. I work Monday, have my Fridays off to spend with my kiddos, and now I am starting on this adventure and building and becoming a Beachbody coach. So anyway, so this kind of all feeds into a little bit, find your why. Why would somebody want to do this? So everybody's got different reasons for it. You know, part of it is helping others, inspiring others, motivating others. Some of it's personal accountability. I know that if people are counting on me to show up, I'm much better than, you know, if nobody cares at the end of the day, whether I do it or not. Sometimes I might, you know, take the day off and it's not going to hurt anybody. But certainly if you are a coach, then you have to be there for your team and you have to do it yourself as well. Other people, you know, do it to have a little bit of extra income, whether it's to put away money for retirement, to put away money for your kids, pay off debt, pay for childcare, whatever it is. It also is a way to work from home and have a flexible schedule. So that's another great reason why people do it, that may want that ability to not be stuck in a 9 to 5 and find the right balance for their families. So anyway, so an important, I think, thing is to understand why you want to do this and find your why. One other thing that resonated with me this past year, I did a lot of yoga, and my yoga teacher said, your presence and your hard work is inspiring to others. And not to me personally, just in general. And I never really thought about it that way. I was always kind of like, oh, I'm just here to do my thing. Doesn't matter. But it really made me think, yeah, if other people see you working hard and, pushing yourself, that's inspiring. And so you can inspire others. You have the ability to inspire others. You don't have to have the most amazing poses in the yoga class, or run the fastest mile, or be the strongest person and lift the heaviest weights. It's just about putting in the work. So, and inspiring others to do so as well. So that's kind of the whole, find out why you think this might be a good option for you. Another great, benefit to Beachbody coaching is you are on a team, which is awesome. This isn't like you have to go out and build your own independent fitness coaching business or nutrition business or any other kind of business. There's amazing support for you to do it. Beachbody provides a great community of other coaches. They provide step-by-step training to help guide you through. They provide one-on-one support if you need help with something, mentorship. I think my coach is a great mentor. She provides, tons of support and training. So I can definitely speak to that. And there's some recognition and giveaways and rewards at the end too, which, it's kind of the perks, but there's a great reason to be on a team, be part of a team, and then want to kind of build your own team from there. So how do we earn income as a coach and then as a team? So your income, I guess, is just, like it says, it's a direct reflection of how many people you help. Beachbody has tons of different products. So whether, shakes are your thing, or you want on-demand access or specific programs, all of those things are ways that you can help people find the right, solution for them, the right product for them. And then if you decide to start building a team, you'll start earning commissions on those products that you sell to others, and then there's a you'll earn commission on theirs as well. So you get a % discount on all your products, and then 25% commission approximately on some of the other products as well. There's some other perks to it. There's, I just found out we get 25% discount at Lululemon and 30% at Athleta. I was super thrilled to find that out. One of the things that's nice about no pressure to hit certain quotas or sell a certain amount of product. You do what's right for you. Don't have to inventory and stuff to be able to then sell products. So that's kind of you're not spending a ton of money up front on the door. So that's good. And then lastly, some people have this idea that Beachbody is a pyramid scheme. That's not the case. The way that Beachbody is set up is that you have the ability to out earn. So it's what you earn or is going to be a direct reflection of effort you're willing to put in, essentially. If you can kind of see on the left, if your coach may only make 100,000 a year, that's not a ceiling for you. You can out earn them, as opposed to, a typical corporate structure where, you got to work your way up and eventually, hopefully you make, you make more by advancing that way. It's much more about, connecting and building your team. And then if you can build a team that's bigger than your sponsor, that's great. Jillian is going to talk to us a little bit about some more of the actual, math behind it. She's a math girl, so that's the best I can do to give her intro. Sorry, Jillian.
Oh, sorry, I was on mute. I was talking to no one. I apologize. So I invited Jill and Megan because they are newer coaches, and I think it's really great to get a bunch of different perspectives. I have been a coach, I can't believe it, 3.5 years already. I started as a customer. And I was someone that had tried everything out there. I grew up overweight. I yo-yoed a bunch in and after college. I tried diet pills, crash diets. I binge ate. It was just not a pretty scene. And right before I started Beachbody, I'd actually done a 24-day cleanse, which I gained 6 pounds, and it did not have the effect that it was supposed to have on me. And I was kind of at my wit's end. And I decided, I want to make a lifestyle change. So if you are looking for a quick fix, a pill, a wrap, a crash diet, we are not the right people to help you. If you are ready to make a lifestyle change and you want to help others make a lifestyle change, this is the right program for you, because it is about healthy eating, and it is about fitness, and it is about community. Okay. So I think that's really something super important to keep in mind. I work a corporate job also, and I'm going to share my income with you because I think it's important for you guys to see that there is potential in this, even if you work full time and you don't want to do this full time. But there's no obligation to make a certain amount. Like Jill said, we don't have any minimums to buy or sell. We don't have any weird quotas. We don't have to stock stuff. And that makes this like really no pressure for a lot of people who say, we have a lot of people that join us solely for the 25% discount. That's how I started, to be totally honest. So that kind of gets to my next point. So you are your own boss. You can do as much or as little as you want with this business. It's totally up to you. You can just get the discount. Maybe you're drinking Shakeology, or you like the performance line and you want your 25% off. Sweet. You can do that. Maybe you're a part-time coach and you just want to, have enough to pay for some gas in your car, maybe daycare for your kid or a car payment or something like that. Great, you can do that. Maybe you really want to rock this business and you want either, to leave your full-time job or have a secondary full-time income, or be making a couple $1,000s a month to pay your mortgage or kids' daycare or something like that, right? So there's so many different options for you here. And you definitely don't have to, stick in one funnel. You can bounce between these as you see totally fit. There's no obligation to grow a team at all. So if you're just like, you know what, I really just want to help customers, you can do that too. There's no pressure to do anything beyond that, or even beyond helping yourself. So the other thing I kind of want to say about that is Megan sort of touched on this and Jill did too, but like being a coach is the ultimate accountability. I hear from people all the time, I can't even keep myself accountable. How am I supposed to help anyone else? But the truth is that I couldn't keep myself accountable either until I started doing this, and people depended on me to show up every day. And so now I show up every day because I know that if I don't get in my workout, my customers are going to be like, what happened to you? Or if I'm eating like a bunch of crap, or I'm not drinking my Shakeology or whatever. So I think that's a really interesting point to this, is that actually this is probably the most accountable you can keep yourself, is by joining us as a coach. Okay, so these are my monthly earnings from month 1 to month 24. And so Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success or income from the Team Beachbody Coach opportunity. Each coach's income depends on his or her own skill, efforts, diligence, and skill. See our statement of independent earnings located in the Coach Online office. So this is my earnings. And I have built what you can see is a pretty significant secondary full-time income doing this. Like I said, I have a full-time 9 to 5. I have a baby, a 3.5-month-old baby, and I have a husband. And I don't have time to do this. I make time to do this because I love what I do. I love helping people, and I love the accountability that it provides for me personally. So I know that some people are like weird about sharing money, and I don't love to do it either, but I think it's really important to understand that there is a massive potential here if it's something that you want to build. And I feel good about everything that I do with Beachbody. Like, I know that I am helping people. We give back a ton. I know that people reach out to me all the time and tell me they got off their diabetes meds or their blood pressure meds or whatever. And like, I feel so good about what we do and the healthy lifestyles that we create for individuals and also for their families. So I'm sure you guys are like, okay, well, this is all great, but where do I even start? So you can actually sign up to be a coach by paying a $40 fee. Or if you are military, so you're a military vet, an active military, or a military spouse, there is no sign-up fee. It's totally free. And then we pay a $15 a month website service fee, which if you are just doing it for the discount, it still saves you a good bit of money because you get 25% off everything. In about 6 months, you'll save about $100 if you are a loyal Shakeology drinker. And that $15 fee is waived for military vets, and active military and military spouses also, just to keep that in mind. But we don't, like I said, we don't have any minimums to buy or sell. The only kind of like requirement is that website service fee. And if you are a discounter, you can think of that as like a membership to Sam's Club. If you are a worker, it covers all of your websites. It covers all of your credit card fees, which you guys add up super fast, right? Like Beachbody takes care of all those credit card service fees for you. Covers all of your inventory. You don't have to deal with holding inventory, shipping, running to the post office, any of that. It is like the cheapest way to run a business ever, to be honest, because that stuff is super expensive and super time consuming. They do all your customer service, all of that. So if you don't want to start with the $40 sign-up fee, which, here's more about the business service fees. So if you guys want to take a look at this, but if you don't want to start with the $40 sign-up fee, you can start with a challenge pack, which Megan touched on a little bit. So right now, the $40 business sign-up fee is waived if you purchase a challenge pack. So a challenge pack is a program. So any program on DVD or our all access on demand streaming plus Shakeology or Daily Sunshine or the Performance Line. So basically a program or on demand plus one of our consumables makes up a challenge pack. And those range anywhere from $140 to $180. Our all access pack that Megan touched on was $200. And that includes, I just want to like go over what that includes because it's freaking amazing. It is every program that Beachbody has ever launched. So from the original P90X to 80-Day Obsession that launches on Monday as a brand new program, you get on any platform that you can stream on. So computer, Roku, Fire Stick, Smart TV, Apple TV, they have it on, they have apps for iPhone and Android, as well as you can just use a browser. So that is every single program ever. Plus there's stuff that's only exclusive to Beachbody On Demand. So for example, 80-Day Obsession is 80 workouts. They're not putting out DVDs because they're not going to send you 20 DVDs. So you can only get that on demand. We have an entire yoga studio on demand. We have a pre and postnatal fitness program on demand. We have a kids program on demand. And we have a bunch of different, we have like Shanti has a week on demand, Sagi Kalev has a week on demand, we have Clean Week on demand. None of those are out on DVD. So it's really the best value to get that, as long as you are cool with not having a bunch of DVDs. And if you are like, I don't have a smart TV like me, I don't have a smart TV. I just got a Roku. They're $25 on Amazon. They are amazing. And I just stream directly to my TV, and there's an app right on there for on demand, and there's no monthly fee or anything. So, so that's really great. So, and with that on demand pack, you get either Shakeology or the Performance Line or Daily Sunshine, plus you get our Portion Fix eating system. So you get those cool little color-coded containers. And we wanted to let you guys know that we are actually giving out 3 free weeks of Blue Apron meal delivery for the first 3 people that join us after this call. So we'll give you guys like a week, but probably there'll be 3 people that join us before the week is up. So between now and next Wednesday, if you join us with one of these packs, you get a free week of Blue Apron meal delivery, which is like $60 to $70 value, depending on what pack you choose. So that is what I have. I know that you guys kind of like saw our transformations earlier, and I'll go back to that slide really fast. But like, as you can see, none of us were like, rock star, fitness people before. I go the opposite way in step class. I'm falling off my bench. And, you don't have to be in perfect shape to be doing this. I think that's a huge misconception too. And honestly, sometimes when you're not in perfect shape, or you haven't been in perfect shape your whole life, you're a little bit more relatable and a little bit more inspiring than that person that, has the rock hard abs, and you feel like, you look at a piece of bread and blow up, and they can have like a bag of Skittles and be fine. So, totally normal to feel like, oh, I could never do this, because I felt that way when I started. My picture's the one on the left, and I thought I could never do this. I'm too overweight for this. But I can tell you that being a normal human, and now I'm battling back from, just having a baby, is really super relatable. Because some people they want someone that, understands what they've been through. So I just kind of wanted to share that. Megan or Jill, do you guys have anything else to add?
No, I don't.
Do you guys have any questions?
No, I don't have any questions.
No? You guys good? No. All right. Well, we will sign off and say thank you to everyone for joining us. We had a bunch of people on, so I'm super excited. And if you hopped on towards the end or missed part of it or whatever, the recording is the same as the live link, so you can just come back and click on it at any time. So, all right, guys, have a great rest of your night.
Thanks, everybody. Good night.
Bye.